goes for the whole of my team. You know we're getting cash at Naira. I got my dog like money and me. Heard you run off and left your friend. And my mums can never be me. And my mums can never be us. On God, it can never be we. You know my thing, man, I stand my ground. Same goes for the whole of my team. Same goes for the whole of my...
Alright, cool. We're back with another episode of Backyard Chat. We're here again with our boy Java. This episode, we're going to be talking about money in relationships. Now, what's everyone's initial thoughts? Like, money in relationships, how are we handling this?
Who's going first?
What? With money relationships?
Alright, cool. Let me start with this. In this day and age, now, keyword, in this day and age, sole provider. Yes or no?
Yeah.
After a period of time.
What do you mean by sole provider?
The man's just, the
Sole
man
provider.
is solely
Okay,
taking
yeah.
care of the bills, the...
That doesn't
going out
exist
there.
anymore.
Oh, well, everything. I don't think that even happens anymore.
Yeah, in a
They
standard
don't,
household, you can't even...
It does happen.
It happens, but I think that it happens in the situation because now, if a man has got enough money to let his wife or his girl be at home and not do nothing, and he's down for it, then. Bro,
As I said, after a period of time, you get like it's not gonna be something where you've been together 2 years and my man's just like, you know what I'm saying, all your bills slap like in my name or handle that. No, it's not happening. I'll be real.
That can happen
After 2 years,
but it depends how much money you know, guys. Trust me, bro, it can happen, fam. But there's brothers out here giving girl enough money, bro, just for them being pretty, fam. You gotta understand,
yeah,
you know.
but that's some suck.
Okay, let's level it down then. What about like in the part where your boyfriend and girlfriend, like, let's talk about like dates and stuff like that. What do you not think as a man you should be like the sole provider then?
What,
should you
first
be?
date?
Is this my girl?
Not first dates.
This is my girl.
Yeah, it's your girl. Do you feel
But
like
it
you should
kind
be
of
paying?
goes back and forth, though. Like you're not gonna pay for everything.
I think the
don't feel
majority
like
of
you
I'll
should?
pay for the majority.
of dates
but
I'll
I'm saying-
cover, but there needs to be
So-
some times where you just think,
But that's what
you just get out your card just be like,
yeah,
I'm paying
as
for
a
this
female,
today.
are you not gonna think
Today
like,
I'm gonna
"Rah,
pay for this."
Maybe one day.
I personally
No, that's what I'm saying.
will
Like maybe one time you say, "Fuck it, let me take him somewhere."
Yeah.
Boom. Then you get what I'm saying. So it's gonna be the majority. Yeah, as a male, you're probably gonna pay for, but there's gonna be times where, as a female, you're like, "Raw, like, no, let me do something for him, and I'll cover this in it." Like you know what I'm saying. So majority, yeah, but
So applying that logic, does that not happen after now, like through life? Like as we now I become your wife, are you not gonna pay for majority of the things and I
But
only
I just
pay
think that's how
every
it
now
always
and
should be.
again?
yeah, more
It's how
time.
it's
But it
how it's
depends.
been.
Like, as I said.
It's how it's been, but you know, some people I've never seen that growing up. You know, some people be growing up only their mum, only their dad. You know, like I think like it's not first glance. I mean, we're told it. Like you know, we watch, you know, TV shows growing up as a kid. The guys taking a girl on a date, paying. They got their hot dogs in their hand and whatever. Not like you know, like it's in society, innit, bro. But I'm saying I don't mind paying for my girl because like you know I'll be loving her, all that kind of stuff. That's my girl, innit? It's not a random girl. But then first dates and that dating, I'll pay for majority of the first dates because I'm trying to woo you, innit? You're not trying to woo me, and I'm trying to get in your pants, innit? So like you know, like that's what we're doing, innit? But
I'm gonna pay for the first date still.
what you would.
I'm gonna pay for the first date.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, as a man, you should want to because if you don't, then
That's a problem.
That is putting your possibility of getting boxed down by 80%. I think, you know. I don't think you can make it back.
I don't think you can bounce back from not paying for the first.
Even paying
date.
half on the first day. I don't think you can bounce back from that. You know, unless she rate you, innit? Because you know it is.
Let me ask the man then this as well. Let's say you're on a first date, you've gone to pay for it now. Now she's got out a car and it's like, you know what, let's go halves. How you
First
doing
date?
That? Yeah.
That means she don't rate you, man. It means
What,
she
to
don't
go
rate
Why do you think that?
First date. I don't think
I
she
mean-
rates you, man.
No, I
On the
don't.
But
first
what
one-
if that's just how she's been brought up?
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
what I'm
independent.
I
saying.
think
That's how she's been brought up.
as a
I don't
woman,
know,
if you don't even gesture, even
Oh,
if it's
offer it,
fake,
yeah,
it
like,
looks like
You
you're
gotta
just
offer,
here.
innit?
But I
Yeah,
think a
pay
lot
for
of
the ride,
girls,
innit?
a lot of girls expect you to pay for the first date.
Yeah,
though.
I expect you to pay, but I also want you to know I'm in my own bag. So if you're not trying to pay,
A lot of girls on
do you know what I'm saying? Don't think I need you to pay for me, and don't think just because you paid, like you're now entitled to anything after. It's calm. I can pay for myself.
It's never that thing.
But some men do have that mentality that I
Some
pay
men
for the
do,
first
but I
date.
can't relate.
Many have that mentality, just don't get girls, man. Because you cannot tell.
Man are trying to
nah,
purchase
man.
pussy.
Man,
It don't make sense,
purchase
man.
pussy with like a meal, like flipping. What from getting her food, bro? Like Man, have been doing this since young days, bro. You're not young days getting your girl like some like thongs and chips, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, can't be doing them.
That was
that.
the 2 for 2, bro. You can't go
Just say
wrong.
2
Cause
for
you know about the 2 for 2, bro.
You know them ones, bro. But nah, man. I don't feel like a guy should be paying. I mean, if you want to pay half, innit, pay half, innit. You gotta do what you want to do. It's your money, innit. It's how you want to spend it, you know. But end of the day, you gotta know what's good for you, innit. Like, and
Don't make yourself go broke, innit. Like,
Of course
yeah,
not.
like, cause some man be going broke for these females, innit. Don't do that, innit. Like,
don't even
you
do
know,
that.
if it's out of your budget, just, you know what I'm saying. In my opinion, if it's out of your budget, just leave it, innit. Just be like, listen.
Wait till
I
there's a
can't do that
time.
right now, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Make up whatever excuse you got to make up. I don't know.
Yeah, but a lot of men,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of men
Yeah,
ain't
just make up
transparent with their
something about
financial
that.
situation.
Yeah, just be like, raw, you know what, I can't even do that day, man.
No,
Or
no,
work meeting,
no,
or
I don't
have
rate
a
that.
football
You just
training or
gotta-
something.
No, I
man.
don't rate that.
what like
No, be transparent.
What? So
No.
if a man says to
I'm
you,
broke.
you're
I can't afford it.
Not I'm broke. Not I'm broke, quote unquote. But just, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've had guys tell me before like they ain't got that right now.
Yeah.
Not
Did
necessarily,
you take
not
this-
necessarily that they're broke, but they ain't got that right now.
But
And you
did
see
take
that?
them?
Yeah,
Did you
I
take
hear
them
that, yeah.
serious in the same way you was before?
Yeah, I respected.
sure?
No, yeah, I respected them more for telling me that. That's
But that's
real.
probably because of
And
how
that-
you
that-
are, though.
and
Think
that-
of other
no,
girls
that-
in this generation.
Bro,
Other
but that
girls
made
are
me-
probably gonna be that to their friends.
It made
"Rah,
me
you
feel
know
more
why,
no-
man? I said, let's go
No,
out
it
and
made
sit
me
down,
feel
bro."
more. It made me.
Before you know it in the group chat, you're getting laughed at. Pure laughing
I
emoji.
don't
She's
know.
not even gonna see that.
Fair
She's just gonna
laugh
send the
emoji.
screenshot. Like,
No,
"My man
no,
said I'm broke.
no,
I
no.
can't pick you out."
You
like.
know, too. That's them Twitter girls. Listen, I'm talking normal girls.
Twitter
Yeah,
girls,
for a guy to
they're
say to you like, I ain't got it like that right now. Yeah, you're gonna respect him 10 times more.
I'm never gonna say
Because
that.
it makes you
Nah, I
feel. It
couldn't
makes
say
you
that.
feel
I'm gonna
normal. It
leave
makes you
my
feel
lips.
normal because as a girl, you have this perception that guys have their shit all together before you do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've just feel like most guys my age are more financially like on top of it than I believe myself
I
to
don't
be.
know,
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know
A
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
girls are in their bag, I
Or
think.
to most women,
Right
I
now
know.
they
Do you know
are,
what I'm
you
saying?
know.
A lot of girls are in their
Girls,
bag, I
girls
think.
are doing their thing. They are
Yeah,
doing their thing.
females
but,
are doing
like,
their thing,
You
man.
know, they are doing their thing. But
Okay,
men,
be-
we are doing our.
We are,
If
we
you
are.
think about
We've
the
been
way
doing
that-
nothing, but
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you
I feel
think
like
about-
more
Now
now
they're
than ever, I think Gala
Yeah,
in
of
their
course,
bag.
because that's how it is, man. And I think that's another reason why things just ain't the same no more, man. Like,
Females are more independent
now,
Yeah,
so you know
girls
what
are
I'm
saying?
landing
You
on
know.
man, so she ain't gonna stick around as much.
Bro,
Man. She's
it's
gonna fuck
changing,
around a lot more, bro.
Reals.
Trust me.
Fam, sometimes
the
I gotta
thing.
fight my gals to pay for things, fam.
I mean,
Nah, I'm with you on
It's
that
that
one.
point,
So,
fam. I'm trying.
yeah.
Like even like the other day, we pulled up at McDonald's, yeah. So we've ordered now. These times, it's come to the time to pay. You've gone to enter pay now. Man's reaching down for my bag, and then I've looked up, and she just got a card there, like here.
Yeah. I mean,
And
that's
it's like,
cool,
nah,
man.
I
You
got it.
got
And she's
a
like,
good
no, it's just
relationship,
food,
man.
babe. Like,
Yeah,
She
no, it's
ain't-
true.
she ain't
But you see,
waiting
things like that, you
for
gotta
the
respect it though. I
Yeah.
can't lie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause more time,
That's
a lot of
nothing
females
but
are here
good,
for the
yeah.
ride, innit? Like, just see
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
innit?
Nothing
Like,
but
And the
goodness.
thought that I'm willing to spend my money
yeah, it
on
lets
you
you know
should
it's
count.
real, innit?
That's what I'm saying. For real, for real, for real.
Why? When I can spend it on getting my nails and hair done, I'm spending on you.
Yeah,
You
that's what
know,
I
that's
was
another
gonna
thing, you
say.
know.
But
Go on,
the
go on.
nails and that. Obviously, I don't mind paying for. If I had a girl, I wouldn't mind paying for her nails and that shit hair, because obviously it's just to look good when you're next to me as well, isn't it? Like, it's not just that, but I'm saying you look good when you're next to me
Yeah.
as well. But like, you know, but that's another reason why I would pay for the first date or two, because she's coming to me with fresh nails, like her hair looking like she painting her face with all that makeup. That's expensive. I've been in them shops with a
They've
girl.
probably gone to someone as well. They go to get that girls to do their makeup. They pay for it,
Yeah.
like for a certain date.
Like, you know, like it's serious stuff, man. Like serious
Exactly,
stuff. So
I
I
agree
don't
with that
mind
still.
paying for the first date, you know.
Because before that, I wasn't like when I was younger in my college/school days. I was more on to go halves on the first date thing, but as I grew up, became man.
We're in college though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
young
yeah.
boy.
We're
He's
young,
a
Yeah,
young
but
boy.
obviously as I grew up, I'm thinking, yeah, I got to pay for the first
You
because you
taking
got to
girls
deep it,
out?
huh?
You taking girls out in college?
Yeah.
Can't lie,
I
I took a
wasn't
few
on that
girls
one.
out. I took a few girls
Yeah,
out. in
not
college,
every
man.
girl, obviously,
Took a few
but
girls out. Like,
girls that I was
not
taking
every girl,
seriously.
like,
I don't even think I was really doing that.
I think it
one,
happened to me
so-
twice.
I know
twice or
about you,
three
bro.
times.
More time was just come to the base.
Yeah,
bro.
First date.
That's
First
what
college
it
date.
needs to
days,
be.
though.
Like,
No,
nah,
no,
nah,
no,
but
no.
some
Certain
girls
girls
they
I was
do
taking
it.
seriously that I was trying to cuff them.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
either come to the base or come to the block and just chill downstairs.
No, but you
innit,
know,
in the
I
park,
must have
man.
gone to the block.
Come
yo,
chill in
yo,
the
I said,
park.
I know, yeah, that's proper young days.
You know what I'm
now,
saying?
but girls still come to the block. No, they come, bro. They'll come to wherever
This
you
is
chill.
what I'm saying.
They come
man.
to-
This is what I'm
Because that's how,
saying,
but what it is, that I feel like girls be doing that, like I said, because no one's really going on dates anymore, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, you're going on a date with your girl. Like, how much girls are you really taking out and spending money
That's what
on?
I'm saying. Like,
You know, like, are you gonna like how much times you got dressed up to meet somebody new?
I'll be real. If
Don't
I
do
take a
anything.
girl and she's not my girl on a date, that means I'm trying to pattern that, innit?
Yeah.
Like you get like more time.
Trying to
If
get
I'm just
natural.
trying to G, then like bro,
Bro,
I'll be
I'm
real.
And if we go
Match is
out and I have to
priceless.
pay for anything, we're friends. This is not a date.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Pay any money that they spend.
What the heck?
Are you
I
talking about the
just
first date or are you
I
talking
just
about
thought
a date
about
in
it. I'm
general?
sitting here
Bro.
like, if you are trying to pursue me and we go out on a date, quote unquote, like you asked me to go somewhere with you, yeah, and I find myself I'm paying for some things, I will say you are my brethren after
Is this the
this.
first date?
It is the first date though, yeah.
Within the first 2 times of linking, and you're trying to pursue me.
So the second date, you're not gonna.
I will gesture, I would gesture,
But
I
you
would
wouldn't want
gesture,
to.
I would gesture, but I would
Bro, put it
expect
like this,
no,
yeah.
it's not half-hearted, but I'd expect him to pay for the majority of the day. So, for example, if we've
Yeah,
gone
I
out
hear
for,
that, I hear
do you know what I'm saying? If we've gone out for an
I'm
activity
not
and
gonna lie,
then
you
food
might
and
as well
drinks,
gesture though. I'll be
I
real.
know,
Yeah.
but I will
don't-
pay for the
don't
drinks.
gesture,
I will
don't
pay.
gesture,
I will
I'll be
pay for us to go to
Yeah,
the next.
but
But
I
I'm
feel
saying
like-
if you're not paying for majority, as in at least 60, 70 of the day, then I'll assume we are friends
But I'm
because
saying
I
if
basically
you-
paid
if you want him to
50%.
pay everything, just don't gesture. I'll be real. There's no
So,
point in
alright,
gesturing
cool.
if you're not
So
trying
you're saying
to.
you're basically paying 50%, but is the interest just 50%? It's just him interested in you and not the other way around.
Bro, put it like this, yeah. Every single time a woman's spending money when she's with you, her pussy's getting drier, fam. That's how you gotta view it as, innit?
Just
Like, I
thinking,
mean,
can
if
you not
if
provide
it's
for
your
me?
girl, if it's your girl, then yeah.
See, cool.
I'm just thinking, can you not provide? Can you not provide for
But
me?
at the
And
same
then
time,
if
you
it's
said if my man told you he's broke, you wouldn't feel.
yeah, but then you should have told. Yeah, but you should have told me. There's no,
bro.
but
I'm
don't
away.
invite me out if you can't provide for me.
Like,
What the heck?
like-
No,
But
you're
that's my
wrong.
point.
This is why we're saying.
Yeah, but then
man will
say
come up
it
with an
before.
excuse.
Yeah, but-
This is why we're saying man will
But
come
yeah,
up
but
with an
say,
excuse.
saying it before and being transparent means that you're obviously not going to take me out until you
But do
can
you rate
afford
my
to.
man though? Do you rate my man? Like,
After you
does,
said
does
I'm
he
broke.
have to spend money though? Like I want to know from a girl's point of view. If you rate her
Okay,
brother,
he doesn't.
you
If I rate
him,
him, he
does
doesn't have to. You can get creative with your date ideas on
That's
a
true.
budget.
You don't-
Do
no,
you
that's
get what I'm
fine. You
saying?
don't have to spend money.
You can get
to-
creative with your date ideas on a budget, and I'm gonna rate that
let's
because
go for a
you're
picnic.
working within them. I'm not gonna lie. If you
Some
bring,
girls
no,
will
I'm
feel
not
that
gonna
though, I can't
lie.
lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
Some
Yeah,
girls will feel
and
that.
if you bring,
Yeah,
if you
like,
bring,
I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
That, son.
What you
not-
saying? Let's go for a little Santander bike ride. What the heck?
Certain man will look
If you
funny
get
in
a
that
bit
picture,
creative,
it can work.
I've
do you know
not-
what I'm
I've done that
saying?
Hyde Park,
Exactly.
you know.
cool.
Get a
Like, it
couple
was quite
snacks
lit,
and that.
like,
You
I
buy
like
me
it.
all my
Shit like
favorite
that.
snacks,
You
so
know,
you're
roll
moving on
your
a low
thing up.
budget. Like, do you get what I'm saying? I can respect that. But if you're just on some, you're inviting me out stuff. You know you're broke, and you want me to pay
she said that-
50
Alright, where if you
Did you
invite-
hear how she said
wait,
broke?
wait, wait.
This
Hey,
is
where
what I'm
if you
saying,
invite-
bro. Like,
See
women
the
is
vim in
different.
that.
Get away.
Hey, what if
Cause
he
that
invited you
right.
out?
Get
yeah?
away.
Must
Get
have
He
been
away.
expected you to pay for everything.
Say again.
What if he invited you out? My man was like, oh, you know what?
Why are you? I start laughing too. I start
know the rest
laughing
of the
too.
sentence, but
I
they even
swear
said
to
it.
you, I swear
I
to
got the
you, I'd pay
funds,
for
like,
my
can you
stuff
do
and
that?
I'd cut. I'd pay for my stuff and I'd cut. Are you dumb? As an adult, full stop. You shouldn't be stepping out with no bread.
That's
so
facts.
already, I'm looking at you.
Hey, if you take anything
sideways.
out of this episode, if you ain't got funds, don't step outside. That's
Are you
fine.
dumb?
I know the way you said it, bro.
Are you dumb?
Yo.
Think how you can step out and have no funds?
Nah, of course. Obviously, nah, of course not. That goes for both parties.
No,
though,
but I'm
because
saying,
let's
I'm sure
say-
there's man them. There's probably man them watching this while I've done that.
No,
Yeah,
I've been
that's
out on
with
dates
no
and
funds,
guys'
but
cards
say,
have
right.
declined the
But
first
what about-
time, and I've been
oh,
like,
that's-
whoa.
Ah, yes,
That's
what if his
techie,
card
that's
card
techie.
declined?
The
He goes
first
to
time
pay.
I've been saying whoa. I've been trying to see
Nah,
if
but
the
you never
second
know,
time it's
though,
gonna
you never know,
work.
though.
I'm thinking, is it a money issue? Is it a card issue? Like, you better get that sorted quick. Like,
What about this though? Let's say he pays for your date and that. Yeah, he pays for your date, but you ain't got enough money to get home. Then
I ain't.
Then who's to blame? Like who's the blame?
wait, I ain't got enough. Wait, I ain't got enough money to get home, or he ain't.
No, you nah, you don't have enough money to get home. So he's paid for everything.
Yeah.
The date, you had a nice date as well, but you can't get home. 'Cause
Why
you don't
have I stepped out my yard? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
idiot.
I'm not
Women,
gonna lie.
women do these things.
But
Like, let's be
she's an
honest,
idiot
bro.
too. You see
How
the
many
women.
girls have gone out on a night out with
That's
like a
true,
tenner,
but they're just
a
as
tenner,
bad.
£5 cap to get there, £5 cap to get back, and they have
Time
a
to call the
nice
Uber
night.
now.
That's
Your
just as
phone's
bad.
buzzing.
That's just as bad. I'm not gonna lie. You, as an adult, full stop. Don't step out your yard with no funds. That is just that's level 1 to life. You
You're
don't
not gonna
step out.
sponsor him.
What? What is this? What link up is this?
She said what?
Sponsor him for what?
I'm telling
You know what?
bro.
If I sponsor him, he better just block me there and then. Like,
We're talking on the
telling you,
maddest of
man.
rooms right now. Yeah, it's an Ed Sheeran thing. Ed Sheeran was homeless, innit? Yeah, my man's there, Pat. He's broke though, low funds.
He's
low,
broke. He's
my
come,
man,
he's
my
come to
man's
me
low
and said he's
funds,
broke,
yeah.
low
No,
funds.
he's low funds, but he's got mad talent. So he just needs. He's trying to pan.
Bro, that's the thing. It's the talent side that gets the bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Because
he's got mad talent. You can see he's got mad talent.
But in the room, he plays guitar. All the girls, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's got mad talent. So
See,
are you
that's
not
what it
gonna?
is.
Are you not gonna be like raw? Like you know what? Like
My
man.
You see, okay, you
You
see
feel
with
that
the ambition
run.
thing, there's a time limit on the ambition thing. There's also a financial aspect to
What's
it
the time
that's limited as well.
What's the time limit?
What with his ambition? It
Yeah,
depends.
so say if he just broke out, he's an aspiring rapper, but he's cold. Like he's got the whole hood
If he
behind him.
broke-
Everyone's feeling
it
him.
depends what level. What if you got a YouTube channel, you go
Yeah,
to
he's got,
studio,
he's
you go,
got
are
his
you
own
progressing
YouTube
with
channel.
it?
He's
Do
always
you know
broke because he's spending on his videos or whatever. You're gonna be there for him.
And he's trapping too. But the trap don't do a lot. That's why he's doing
what I'm saying? He's probably listen.
So wait, no, I'm saying like he's got people talking about him. The hood's feeling him. He's got his own YouTube channel. The reason he's broke is because he's always splashing on the videos to try and get
So he's
someone's
investing
attention.
in himself.
He's investing in himself. Are you gonna be there for him? Because this is a real situation. There's a lot of
Am I
men
gonna
who don't
be
get
there for
support from
him?
the females because they're investing in themselves, and they can't afford to really
but you
juggle
know-
both.
I
but they
feel
feel
like I can try do that. Let me hold you down thing, but I don't know how long realistically it's gonna last for if I don't see any
so you're
progression.
not gonna feel
if I
some
don't
regret if man blows.
not really, because it is
course
what it
they
is. Do you
will.
get what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
that's it. Of course you will.
You'll
It is
feel
what it
regret.
is.
You'll feel regret, yeah. But the thing is, you've got to understand this. At this age, yeah, girls in their 20s, 20 to 30, they're in their bag, innit? Just for existing. Bro. Man, them are there approaching them constantly. Like it's not down to like when I say that if you ain't got it and you're a man, bro, just don't even come outside.
wouldn't
It's the
you?
truth, you know. Because
It's
girls,
facts, no, it is
you
facts,
girls,
though, it's
bro,
facts,
like
it is
you
facts.
girls, like right now, I'll say 20s to 30s. The girls are the ones who are running the thing. They're running the dating scene. But when it gets to when men start turning 30 and then going up, then it changes, you know, like life changes, isn't it? Because you don't have the options.
I ain't got time to be
you
waiting.
know?
I can't lie. I got a
You
body
can't
clock
wait.
time limit
So
on me
basically, you're
as
not gonna
well.
wait if
wait,
my
you
man's
can't,
there
man.
trying to.
I
carve out
haven't
his
got. I
thing.
haven't got time. I got too much pressures. Like,
I
I
hear
wanna
that,
have.
I
I
hear
wanna
that.
have kids and
Different.
stuff by a certain age.
See,
Like
this is where it
I
comes.
can't be
The
waiting.
pressures, fam.
Yeah.
As they get older, the pressures, it
mad.
starts touching it. That's why
My body
once
clock's
they hit a certain
timing out.
age, the criteria changes.
Yeah, man.
It changes, bro.
It's no more rich brother with the nice car and the
Yeah.
nice everything. It's just anyone that makes me
Anyone
happy.
that's serious
Like,
or is trying to
stay
get
with me
me
happy.
stable,
Stay with me
that's what I'm
happy.
saying.
He makes me happy. Like, you know, nah, man, come on, man. Because the whole 20s, they was freeing up for the man that had the
Exactly.
money, bro, and the man that
for
looked
real.
good.
You're bored of that, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm
Like,
even seeing it, bro. I'm even seeing it nowadays with girls, bro. Like certain girls ain't get the way of the man that they want, the men they want, and they start fucking with some other type of man who would treat them right, bro. Trust me, bro. It happens at this age too. Yeah, because end of the day, you don't want to be in the streets for too long, because that's the trenches, isn't it? For women, that's
Good
the
guys
trenches.
come last until women start thinking about kids.
Yeah, man. But
some women like the
kids,
trenches, though.
bro, kids, all that kind of stuff, bro. End of the day,
See
bro,
that number
somebody needs
30?
love.
That number
You know?
30 touches women, fam.
Bro, everyone needs love, man, and you know, it gets
especially
lonely.
that, I swear to God.
You know, it gets lonely past 30. You know, you start, you know, like you don't start talking to people as much, but women need love too, man. You know,
Dating sites and that.
dating
Find
sites.
out,
I think dating sites even worse, bro. 'Cause I wouldn't go on a dating site to find love.
But that's what I'm saying.
If I ever go, on, I don't even do them thing. But if I
Yeah.
ever go on, I'm.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When they hit 30, that's when they start using them things. Because it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit of desperation starts to kick in, and then it's tough from there, innit? Because it's a vicious
It
cycle.
goes long, fam.
Can't lie.
Nah, but I think the criteria changes for both men and women though. Right now, you wouldn't probably date a woman that's got a kid or two, but if you're 32, 33,
Yeah, but men will date a broke gal though.
Yeah, but
don't know,
women
man.
will go for a broke guy. And that's what it's always been.
Women-
It's
women
always
do
been like
that.
that.
Women
You
do that.
see,
Women do
alright,
that.
when let's just say you look at celebrities, yeah.
But for how
A
long?
lot of men, like, you see them with their childhood crush, yeah.
Yeah.
You get like women ain't like that. Women will be like they'll be picking and choosing.
Yeah, bro.
Laurie Harvey's a prime
'Cause
example.
they can, bro.
Laurie Harvey, she's
Yeah.
been run through
Yeah,
by
but that's what
everyone.
I'm saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
20s,
She's picking and choosing the rich niggas.
bro. A beautiful woman in her 20s is priceless, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Priceless, innit? Because a man will spend as much as he can. You know, it's a trench. For us, we're in a dogfight, you know. If you find a pretty girl and she's single, you're in a dogfight, innit? Like, she might, even if she rates you, bro, like, just because she rates you don't mean she might not rate someone else, innit? It don't mean she's gonna go pipe that brother, but it don't mean that you have smooth sailing because she's chatting to you and everything's good, innit? You have to keep up the effort. All that, the paying, the money and thing is what they say is effort, innit? Because to us, like to women, like a man's money is like a man's money. Like we love our money, innit? Like that's all we have to really offer a woman, innit? Money, come other things and that, bro. But you know, it just shows. It shows to them that you fuck with them. Like, if you spend money on them, it shows them that you fuck with them.
And
Like,
again, that comes in terms of love languages and that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, I can't lie, there's a lot of people who be buying girls presents.
Some girls
love
actually
language.
don't care about presents and that.
Some people don't care
Depending
about
on their
presents.
love language.
I think if you come from nothing, you don't care about presents. But there's some people who their whole life they've been showered with stuff.
And that's what they need. They need
I
like
remember,
gifts and
like,
stuff.
But I've had girls that I've met that are pretty in it, and they brag from the oh yeah, this guy bought me these trainers. Like, look at these look nice. That guy, like, I just come from. Like, trust me, that they do these things, innit? And for some of them, it's like it's a clout thing. It's like I get man to do this.
Yeah.
But then there's some girl will be like, you know what, this guy really fucks with me, and like he's buying me
They
shit.
appreciate the gesture alone.
Yeah, man.
for real.
It just matters what kind of. You just gotta know who you're spending money on, I guess. You know.
To be fair, guys are weird with the whole money thing. I've had guys that I don't even know that have bought me shoes and like send me pictures of it and be like, I got shoes for you.
Mad, man. That's mad.
And I've never met them.
But that's a guy who's trying to cheat, man. He's like, oh yeah, I bought you shoes. Come and get them.
He's an idiot.
Nah, he probably said that for 5 other girls though.
But things like that, men who throw money at me, that's a turn off. Because that makes me feel like, why is the only way you can show your love with funds?
Man said I bought you shoes. Come get them.
Do you get what I'm
I can't
saying?
lie,
See, that's
bro.
where it differs in
I
people.
saw-
Because another
I know
girl
you
love
definitely
that.
tried that one, did it?
No, I ain't done it. I think, I think that'd be a good idea when I turn like 30 or something, bro. But right now, I don't think you need to do them things, you know. But I saw a girl said on Instagram, imagine she was like, oh yeah, the best way a guy moved to me was when I was chatting to him, but then she wasn't giving him no like attention. I know where he went. Yeah, well, cool. I just bought you this. I think he bought her a watch. I know where, and he was like, he bought her a watch. Yeah, he's a guy with money in it, so he can spend the money how he likes, innit? Yeah, bought her a watch. And she was just like, yeah, anyone who wants to move to me, do it like this. I forgot who it was, some pen girl on Insta. She was pen girl, innit? Yeah, but like, yeah, man, 'cause that's what happens, bro. Girls like that
You
shit,
see, if
man.
you're gonna spend money as me as a man to try and entice me, it better be like an investment in something I actually care about. And I don't think you should be just buy me shoes or this and the other. If now like my dream is to be like a singer, if you do something like buy me 20 hours of studio session, that will make me rate you, because you're not only are you spending you're not just throwing your money at me,
love
you're throwing
languages
it
and
and
shit.
you're making it specific to me as a person. You're making sure you're investing in me. That's attractive. Just buy me a pair of shoes. Yeah, the shoes are cute. Yeah, the shoes are stepping nice. The shoes are gonna mash up
How's a man gonna know this though? Because like, you think, look at the music, look at the social media. This Fendi bag, the Birkin, the bag that has a T in the middle. I don't even know what bag it's called, but it looks good.
What do you think? Do you think social media's put more pressure on
Social
men?
media put pressure on man them.
That's the easy answer.
Bro,
That's the easy answer.
I was like 15 on Twitter. I'm seeing girls go, oh, bro, like, if he does this and that, you're broke. I'm 15. I haven't had a job yet. I had no money in my pocket, bro. I'm thinking raw, like, that is. But that made me grind more, bro. Because let's be honest, bro. Girls, the more that we can go to get this, go to get that, bro. Gal are the biggest motivator for a man, innit? They're the biggest one. Like, you yourself, you wouldn't be rich anyway. But if you, like, for example, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was at some joint in August, yeah. Imagine that man's seen some girls that I've seen all over Instagram. They're pretty as hell, sexy as hell, innit? Like summer barbecue, nice thing, nice vibes, bikinis and that, bro. The next day, I swear to God, I opened up a stocks and shares ISA on it. The next day, I was like, listen, innit? Man's got to be rich. I saw them girls there. I was like, listen, I've got to be rich. I mean, it's a minor thing, but it helped me more. It helped me push me even more. Being around pretty women, it does, man. It does. Like, so I understand the whole thing. I understand it, bro.
Let me put this scenario out there. Yeah, you've got a girl now, been together for a few years. Now you're moving in with each other. The rent is a bag 5. How much are you paying?
What? So
towards the rent.
Do you know what it is? That's more in your financial status, isn't it? You get it, like you get it, like if you're like if we're being real in it, if you're working like a normal if you're working a normal 9 to 5, yeah, if you're working a normal 9 to 5 and you're getting paid, I don't know, say if you're doing like, I don't know, like 40 hours a week, yeah, on like £10 an hour,
Yeah.
Like, I'll be real, you can afford a minimum as a man. You can say you could pay a bag of it, a minimum, innit? Like, you get it, because you still have maybe that 6 bills to yourself. So it's like you can work. That's if you break it down. However, if you want to pay all of that and have no peas in it, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Like that's what it depends on what your financial status is.
It depends how much rent is a bag 5. It depends how much all the other stuff
That's what I'm
accumulates
saying.
to as well. Because if the other stuff monthly accumulates to half of the bag 5 or nearly half, then you might as well just pay the whole rent and let your girl do the other stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
As long as you're paying the majority.
What's the other stuff though?
Like
What,
food,
your
shopping,
food and that, like
Wi-Fi,
electricity,
electricity,
bills,
gas,
stuff like that.
as
Yeah.
well.
I think that's how it should be, fam. If you're gonna cover
yeah.
all the rent or whatever, you need to be doing something else and
Of
covering something else.
course.
The electric, the water, the whatever it is, the food, the this, the that.
Yeah,
You gotta be
definitely,
playing your part.
It wouldn't even be a problem at that point because you're doing the majority. Why
Yeah.
would I not want to do the bare
Rules.
minimum?
Unless my
If
name
it's a
is Bill
problem
Gates,
for me
I'm
to not do the
dealing
bare
with that.
minimum, get out of here. Get away from that girl. Because why is it a problem for you to do the bare minimum? It's bare minimum.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
But some
girls
girls are like that. They just think that,
Yeah, get rid.
oh man, this is enough.
Yeah, but a lot.
Cause remember, even a month or 2 ago, there was like Twitter stuff and videos going around. Gal again ask, "What are you bringing to the table?" And they're getting offended.
And they're getting offended.
That's a proper
because-
question.
But do you know what it is though? But
Why
like
is that
I'm
offended?
saying,
Go on, no.
Raj, you guys have
Hold
to
on,
say-
hold on.
What do you mean? What do I bring to the? What-
that is a mad question to ask.
It is so.
bro.
You know what? Yeah, you see with that what I
Crazy
bring to the
question.
table thing. Yeah, the only reason why I don't like that because it feels like I'm selling myself.
Yeah.
You
man.
are.
Yeah, but
The
I
same
don't feel
time
like
we are. We're
I
selling
don't feel
ourselves
like
to you.
100% I agree, but I don't feel like I should sell myself via that question.
Yeah,
I feel like my actions should show
But
what
if
I
you
bring
can't
to
see
the
through your
table.
actions,
Yeah,
you're gonna
but-
have
If you
to
can't
say-
see for my actions, then you shouldn't be chatting to me
fair
because then I'm
enough.
not
You
bringing
have to say
anything.
that.
If
Yeah,
if
but
you can't,
you can't say it like that though.
No, but that is
you
literally-
got to
No,
your
but you know what
point.
it is, yeah. Some people are not necessarily the best at reading action. Some people need to hear it.
Like, they
You
need
get
to
it? Like
hear
some people
your
can't.
intentions
Some
and
people
that.
can't read between the lines.
okay,
and see
cool.
what's
So
going
now
on.
I tell you, and you still can't see it. Then
Well,
what?
that's on them, innit? I'll be
Do you
real.
get what I mean?
At that
That's
point,
why
it's
I'm
on
just
them.
like, no. If you can't see, eventually the outcome is you need to see it regardless. Whether or not I tell you, you still need to see what I bring. So why are you asking
But
me?
if you can't see, then you got
If you can't see, then write me
Man,
off.
then you gotta realize.
Just literally write me
Like I
off.
was saying before, bro, a pretty girl in her 20s is priceless, bro. Like, you know, there are men that have earned money their whole life. They're in their 40s, 50s. They will happily outbid you because you're in your 20s. They'll outbid you just to spend time with the woman that you're trying to spend time with, bro. Like a pretty woman right now is priceless, bro. Like pretty women can make their way through life without having to spend a penny on nothing.
The
bro,
buy
'cause
trips
that's
and all
just
that.
where it is. It's where it is, isn't it? So I mean, it's up to you, innit? Like you need to know your woman. You need to know her, like is in and out before you even move in with her. You need to know what she will even bring to the thing before
Gotta have the
you even
convo.
move in with her. But I do think asking her, "Oh, what do you bring to the table?" I think that's a mad.
Yeah, that's
I think
mad.
it's a mad question to ask.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been fucking with her for a while, innit? But I know there was people like, "Oh, what do you bring to the
The
table?"
question
bro?"
more time was in response to
Yeah, her
girl
demand
having
and
certain
stuff, innit?
expectations.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do this, you need to do that. As a man,
Bro,
you know this.
her
you sit up for
expectations
this,
is her being pretty, bro. That's
You know,
her,
gal,
that's her
yeah.
thing.
You know when gal say, as a man, you should do this or you should be having this. First of all, you're a girl, so what do you know about being a man?
Yeah, that's one thing that they don't know.
What do you know about being a man? As a man, you should do this. What do you know about being a man? And what we should have or what we should be doing?
Bro,
Don't know
but
about
what it
that.
is, bro. Women, do you know what they? Do you know when they go as a man, this? Because the men that they've been with have
Exactly.
showed them this, innit? They've done
Or
this.
the men that they're
experience,
surrounded
innit? If a
by,
woman
whether
has-
that's dad, brother, cousin,
Imagine-
friend, ex-lover.
Imagine the length. You know the length things in NJ. We was like 17, yeah. We were in college, and they're getting picked up by brothers that are in uni and that, yeah. Getting picked up and that in cars and that. But if you was to chat to her about a whip, bro, you're not getting
just
near her
pause you
because
there.
she's
Half
tried.
of those men should be arrested.
Yeah. Just that is true.
Half of
true.
those men should be
That is
arrested.
true.
That was happening before college.
That was happening, bro. Like, I'm seeing girls getting picked up in cars, and I'm thinking, bro, you don't go to our college, but who are you? Like, you know, it was like, bro, the man's gone. And then bro, like, but now for her to go for a brother who ain't got what the other brother has, you know, it's difficult for a woman because
it's not what they're used to.
it's not a necessity, but
It's a downgrade.
it's an addition to
Yeah.
her life, innit? Oh.
Because
yeah,
now they
cool.
want it. They're
You
used to
know,
it, so they want
It's
it.
just a
It's
downgrade.
lifestyle.
Trust me, bro. And there's women who have gone from men who are earning millions, you know, a year, or high earners a year, they're just out of the relationship now, and that's why that girl probably was saying, yeah, 3 months, let me get my feet, bro, because she's living a life that she ain't supposed to live.
Even what's his name, Dr. Dre's ex-wife, fam.
Yeah, man.
moving
Bro,
She's on a salary, fam.
moving wild, bro.
On a ridiculous
Moving
salary, fam.
wild, fam, because that's where it is though. But obviously their thing's different. They was married for multiple years and that. Like, I don't know their thing in it.
That's still mad though.
Bro, that's why you shouldn't get married though. Like, even if like you shouldn't get married, you shouldn't get married, bro. listen. I'm telling you right now. Ask any guy, any like if your boss in it, yeah, talk to your boss when you think innit. Any
Listen,
man with
if you're-
money.
What you saying, prenups?
Any man with money.
100% you should-
Prenups don't
you-
work like
Yeah,
that. You know,
yeah.
they don't.
I'm not
They're
gonna lie,
working on man's
prenups benefit women in the UK.
They don't,
I
they
can't
don't,
lie.
They don't work
But
on a man's
what you should be able to do is protect your assets that you had before your marriage. I 100% believe you should be
Once
entitled
you
to
get
that.
married, you're literally saying what is mine is yours.
Yeah,
innit? What is, and so you should be happy that she takes half, innit? Because that's if she takes half, bro, she could take the whole thing.
But
She
you
could
know-
take it all.
No.
You know what it is, yeah?
And
I
that
agree,
happens.
but I don't agree because at the same time, me personally, I'm having the mindset when I'm getting married. I'm getting married to you,
'Cause I love
not
you,
planning a
innit?
divorce
Yeah, man.
because I'm going to be with you for the rest of my
Yeah.
life. So for me personally, I'll say I'm getting married, but I'm doing this once and I'm doing this once
Yeah,
only.
once
If
only.
I get married
You
and
know
I get
things.
divorced,
Real
I'm
shambles,
not getting married
things.
again.
Only one married. We don't.
I'm
do
not getting
two,
married
no
again.
Not
threes.
just that, but it's only what's mine and yours from the point that we got married.
Yeah, 100.
That's what I think,
Nah, but
and I
some
think people
females
get
try
that
to finesse
misconstrued.
everything, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what
Yeah,
you
but
said,
that's what I
but
think the problem is. What's mine is
Yeah.
yours from the moment we say I do.
The understanding
Anything
is
I
different.
had before then, anything you had
yeah.
before then, that's not what. That's not
That's how it
ours.
should be though.
That's not ours, and
Yeah,
that's
but-
what gets messy when
What have we
people
built
get
together?
divorced, because now it's like everything I've worked
Yeah.
for is now ours. No, it's not. What I had before was mine, and what you had before is yours, and what we made together in the marriage is what I believe should get split once you get
And
like
you gotta
divorced. You know what I
understand
mean?
how you got to understand how the divorce came about it as well, because there are people that fall out of love when they're calm. You know, don't take nothing from me. Just give me something that's nice. I can live with it. And there's people want to bleed you dry, and it's a different thing. But I feel like you know, it's in this situation. It's just women.
Depends how you do them, fam.
Yeah, but you know, like you're a man, you just have to like, you know, we love a woman's beauty, innit? If you're fucking with a woman, bro, just show her that you want to spend some money on her. Do it. Don't feel ashamed, innit? Just do it with chest, innit? And don't be moving like a dickhead, like acting like she's a hoe, but you've been spending money on her. That